Alright, back for more Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. In a valley amidst the Marat Range, Ike and his company are reunited with King Caelagos of Gallia. Hold on a second. Alright, sorry about that. King Taborn of Phoenicius also arrives and brings with him a disturbing tale. His words will serve notice. There is no time to waste. The final showdown with Ashnard is coming. Oh snap. Between the forces of King Caelagos grants them before returning home and the soldiers King Taborn brings, the Crimean army possesses 3 times the fighting power that it did when it left Begun, and we don't need it. Even so, the Dayan forces encamped in the capital are strong, rested, and comparable in number. In addition, the road to the final confrontation is blocked by 2 formidable obstacles: Fort Pinel, and Nados Castle. How these 2 tests are faced will mightily affect the course of the war. Okay, excellent. Are we taking both of the castles or something? Chapter 26, Clash, with an exclamation mark. That is some intense clash then. And this is Crimea Castle. Okay. In this where, yeah, there's Ashnard and the Black Knight. So Crimea and Gallia have finally joined forces, have they? Half-breeds and humans fighting side by side. How sweet. In addition, it seems the incident with the Heron Princess has brought more Phoenicians into the struggle as well. And that is exactly what Ashnard wants, isn't it? Which means that the Crimea's army's strength of arms is all but equal to our own, and growing daily. Of course, this pathetic, ragged band is still no match for our superior leadership and skill. Okay, maniacal laugh. Things are getting interesting, are they not? But I'm still unsatisfied. Divide our army into 2 battalions. Send one to meet the Crimeans. And who will be in charge of that battalion? Bertram. Uh-oh. Does that bother you? Well, then perhaps I should leave it to you to see what happens. Do you believe I would betray you? I believe your heart has considered it. Uh-oh. Surely you jest. I will divide our forces and see that they march to meet Crimea under Bertram's command. Is that satisfactory? I leave it to you, good Sir Knight. One other thing, Your Majesty. In my absence, did you order the death of Ina? Ina? Oh, yeah. I'd forgotten about that one. I lost all interest in her when she failed to hold Dan's capital, you know. I have no use for failures. Yes, I remember it now. I ordered General Patron to take care of her. Another failure under my command. I told Patron that if the task was beyond her, capturing Ina would be enough. I see. Okay. Why do you ask? According to one of General Patron's men, they have indeed captured Ina. But with the General's death, they're unsure what to do with her. That was one of Patron's better qualities. She always did follow orders. Well, what do you intend to do? I wish to receive your instructions. Do you still wish to have her killed, or have you changed your mind? Do as you will. I care not. However, do not bring her into my presence. When that one is near, seems to grow restless. I don't know. Rajayan, maybe. As you wish. Rajayan. Okay, everyone seems to be here. Go ahead, Soren. You can begin now. Very well. Sweet. What are we beginning? Please look at this map. The current position of our army is here in Marat Range. Okay. Between us and the capital, there are 2 large outposts of enemy troops, Fort Pinel and Nados Castle. Okay. Thanks for the arrows. Both holds were built to guardian our fair land. But now Dayan rules them both, and knows of us. With rations set, they could hold out a year. Say what you will of Dayan and her foul plans, one must admire her skill in things of war. Come now, Bastion, why would you praise our foe? I do but speak the mean of it, good sir. The truth is harsh, but lies would be worse still. Will it... Okay, let's let Soren continue. Oh, this is Ike. Pinel and Nados are fairly close to one another. I doubt they would expect us to attack both at once, but that seems to be a waste of our strength, and we don't want to get ambushed from the rear while attacking. We cannot divide our army, but we could send a small force to attack the base with weaker defenses and keep it occupied. Isn't that dividing the army? At the same time, the main army can focus on the other one and conquer it. Wait, how is that not dividing? I don't know. I see, so which one has more soldiers? That would be Fort Pinel. Very well, the main army will lead an assault on Fort Pinel. Meanwhile, I'll take my army and a unit or so of galleons and set out for Castle Nados. We'll launch an attack, and when they come out to meet us, we'll retreat. Then we'll attack again! We'll keep them busy. Sounds like fun. That should give us the time we need. We'll take care of our front by day's end. Let's go capture a fort! Hell yeah! It's exciting! Do we get our battle results? Yes. And Jill was the MVP. Awesome. No deaths. Excellent. Hopefully we can keep that trend going. Oh, we have support and info conversations. What do we have here? We have Jill and Har. And it's their first one. Captain Har, where are you? Simmer down, Jill, can't you see? Yeah, when I first played this, for some reason I had in my head that Har was Jill's father. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't read dialogue. Okay, so Har doesn't want Jill to call him Captain. And now it's Mr. Har. That doesn't sound right. Okay, there we go. Is that all of the info or support? Yes. Info. Only one. Excellent. General, may I have a moment of your time? Yes, what is it? I'd like your advice on something, sir. Let's say I was faced with an undefeatable enemy. That's interesting. In that case, what should I, as the weaker fighter, do? Probably not fight. Should I try to avoid slowing down other better fighters and retreat? Or do I sacrifice myself and try to at least land a single blow on the opponent? If it's an enemy general or just someone that's far too strong for you, there's no need to get yourself killed. But I don't want you to simply run away either. Study the enemy first and see if retreating is your only option. I'd like you to do that much at least. Study the enemy? What? What is this? That's right. What type of fighter is he? What kind of weapon? Things like that. If you can learn to do that, you can determine how to best engage your opponent. Those are the very core of combat fundamentals, aren't they? Oh, I'm a danged fool. It could be, I think, all of my trouble started because I wasn't paying attention to the basics. You've given me something to think about, and some hope too, thank you. Alright. Alright, there we go. And I don't know what time I'm up to, so I'm just gonna look around. Yeah, let's look at experience and see if anybody is close. Maybe I want to give somebody a level up. Yeah, we'll give Volk one. Come on, Volk. Get yourself a level up here. Alright, strength and speed. Not bad. And who else? No. Hey, Gatry, you're gonna get a level up. Come on, speed and defense. Aw. He did not get either. Damn it, Gatry. Anybody else? Yeah, we'll give Soren one. And he gets skill. Okay, he got speed. And I think that's everybody that I use. Yeah. Looks like it. Alright. Not sure how my equipment situation is. But I might... Well, everybody looks okay. Somebody really looks just terrible. So I think this will be okay for the next chapter, although, yeah, I think this will do it. I do kind of want to sell this regal sword because it doesn't have much left, and I can't sell it. You suck. Why will you not buy that? Well, I'm gonna give it to the convoy. And anything in here I want to know. So maybe I'll just buy. No, I want to buy the silver sword. And there we go. Now he has another one. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, since don't really know what time I'm up to and I can't see the thing from here, so I'm just gonna end the part here, and in the next part we will leave the base and find out what is clashing in chapter 26. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Alright, we're back with more Fire Emblem, and I actually just recorded the last part of the start of chapter 26, and it was like less than 12 minutes. So I may just squeeze this in at the end of that part. And yeah, I think I'll do that. So, okay. My Lord Ike. Princess Alicia, huh? Oh, what is this? What is going on? What's going on? That's exactly what I just said. Why are you dressed like that? I thought to join you on the battle lines. Oh, what? Is that a Pegasus? Where did you get that? He belonged to my great-grandmother. I'm a bit nervous about riding him, but I'm gonna try nevertheless. I appreciate your desire, but your retainers would never allow it, will they? As for that, did you agree to this, Jeffrey? No, personally I'm against it, but she is the princess, and it is her wish. I can do nothing. The princess's great-grandmother was a Benyan Pegasus knight of some renown before marrying into House Crimea. Princess Alicia herself is skilled at both riding and swordsmanship. As a child, she was granted permission to train in case the need for her to fight ever arose. Behold the Pegasus in uniform, all treasures of our House Crimea affair. We did fear much that we would never see a chance to use them in the proper stead. Oh, muse of fire, I cannot find the words. Behold a light that dares to shame the sun. Oh. Of course this is Bastion talking. Our princess clad in raiments fair and fine gives courage, love, and vigor to our cause, or vigor, however you want to say it. I'm surprised you were able to hide armor and a flying horse from the Dayan army, and us. Princess Renning foresaw a time when the princess would need them, and bade us convey them from the palace. Prince Renning's thoughts were always of the princess, even as his life abandoned him. Be true to your heart, and live life as it dictates. Those were his final words to her. My lord uncle was always the one person who understood me best. Even though I'm dressed like this, I have no experience, and do not expect to fight as well as the rest of you. But this constant waiting behind and doing nothing, it sets my heart beating with such unease I fear it may burst. Even if I cannot fight, I could use a staff to heal the wounded. If I could just save one soldier, it would mean so much to me. Please, my Lord Ike, I promise to obey orders and stay out of harm's way as best I can. Lord Ike, we will take responsibility and guard the princess. Except, neither of you are fighting. This is not something that I can allow or disallow. She is my employer. If this is what the princess wants, all I can do is comply. Be careful, will you? Oh, thank you so much. Let us go forth like sunlight to the dawn. Alicia fights and Crimea wins the day. Alright, so we just got Alicia. Wow. Excellent. And we're going to take the fort. There's Bertram. Fort Pinel. Alright, this looks familiar. Ike, there are more enemy soldiers than we expected. just from what I can see now, they double our numbers. Well, that's nothing new. And we must assume that the fort houses many more troops. This may prove to be a long battle. Even if they have 20 times our numbers, we must overcome them. In this war, there can be no retreat. Alright. Wow, I have a lot of people, it looks like. These huge units. Holy crap. 19. Damn. What am I going to do with all these people? I know. We're going to take out some. We're going to take out Toriano and Soth. Who could we put in? Do we want anybody else, or is this good? We have Ranulf, so that's good. I'm not sure I want to use anybody else. I think this looks good. Jeffrey and Bastion and Lucia can help. Lucia. Okay, we'll just go with this. Now let's reposition. Let's see what we have. Axemen up here. So let's get that dude away. Let's get Boyd up this way. And no, I want Jill up there. Wish I could move Ike up. Let's move Volk probably to where Jeffrey is. And I have no idea what I'm doing now, so I better just go ahead and start. No. I'm gonna at least move Soren up. Better just go ahead and start before. Okay, so now I'm gonna end this part. And I think I'll just stick this on to the beginning of chapter 26. So next time we will begin this fight, and I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching.